strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Hey there everyone, we've got some mega news that was dropped today. Splinterlands has announced that they have partnered with the Major League Soccer Players Association to build a new play-to-earn game on the Hive blockchain. We've heard about Splinterlands working with some other companies for some other games. We've heard about a tower defense game, some kind of hints about a social casino style game, and we've heard some rumors about a sports game in the past. This is the first time we are getting some big information on here, and this is absolutely huge. They are creating Genesis League Soccer, which is going to be huge for the company, or has the potential to be absolutely huge, because this is a major sports organization. This is one of the largest sports organizations in the United States. Yes, it's in the United States, so that's why we're calling it soccer and not football. I know it's very hard for a lot of you international fans to refer to it as soccer, but it is still pretty cool that Splinterlands is going to have the rights to some of these players to go out and create a game. Now, the way some of this works in the US, the Players Association works with the rights for the players. The actual soccer MLS league, the Major League Soccer League, has the rights to the team names and things like that. So Splinterlands doesn't necessarily have team naming rights and logos and all of that, but it's still pretty cool that there are hundreds of millions of fans out there that follow this league and are into these players, and this is going to get some eyeballs. This is absolutely going to attract some attention and turn some heads a little bit. And the same company that actually kind of negotiates with the Players Association for Major League Soccer also does it for NFL, for example, or even MLB. There's some other major leagues that they negotiate with. So if this goes well, this could be an avenue into not only soccer, but NFL, MLB, some of these other big name leagues as well. So that could be exciting. So for those of you out there who are holding Splinterlands assets, you of course want to know, what is the benefit to me? Why do I care that Splinterlands is making another game? Is it going to use Splinterlands assets? Not necessarily. It's actually going to have its own governance token, but that governance token is going to go through an airdrop, much like SPS did. SPS was airdropped to players who held Splinterlands assets, cards, lands, whatever the case was. Well, this new token is going to be airdropped to SPS, those who have staked SPS. So we don't know all the details, what percent is going to be airdropped, if there are other ways to earn the airdrop. We don't necessarily know a lot of that. We know that pack sales are in October, and that by holding staked SPS, you can get access to their governance token. The white paper will be out later with all of these details, but still, it's pretty exciting. And even if you don't have SPS, remember that in Splinterlands, SPS is going to be earned in battles here very soon, hopefully this month. And if the value of SPS goes up because it's earning other assets, like we saw how when things like DEC was earning SPS during that airdrop, the value of it went up, right? The value of cards went up. All the stuff went up because it was associated with the SPS airdrop. Well, and again, we can't necessarily predict what's going to happen, but if the value of SPS goes up because it's earning this other token as an airdrop, and that value is being factored in, that means the value of things like cards go up, because the way you're going to earn some of that SPS is by playing battles and winning battles, and if earnings there increase, then the value of the cards increase with it, as those will kind of line up there. So even if you don't hold SPS, you can still see that value trickle down to other parts of the economy. As I said, we've already seen that before. So I'm excited as a Splinterlands, as somebody who's got a decent amount of SPS, who has a large amount of Splinterlands assets. I'm absolutely excited about this. As somebody that is employed by Splinterlands and wants to see the company expand and continue to grow, I'm super excited. Because, and this is something I've talked about when we've referenced some of the other games that are being developed or that Splinterlands is partnering with. This blockchain gaming movement, this play to earn movement, whatever form it kind of ends up taking, is I'm sure there's going to be a lot of changes across the industry over the next 5-10 years. But there are going to be mega companies that come out of this, whether whether it's publishers or studios or whatever the case is, but you are going to see new Blizzards, new Activisions, new EAs that come out of this from blockchain gaming. And they're not going to come from a company that's got one niche card game like Splinterlands has right now. I obviously love Splinterlands, love the card game, but card game, play to earn card games is a very niche market, and even if we see that market grow, like I think we will over the next decade, it's still going to be a very niche market. Expanding to other games, expanding to sports games, or other things, tower defense games, those casual casino style games, whatever the case is, having a wide range of products to offer is how Splinterlands becomes one of those mega companies. And that's why they're looking to do things like this, absolutely. And if these other projects succeed, it will drive value even to Splinterlands itself, the original game. So that said, what's the gameplay going to look like? We don't know exactly. We don't know. They talked about things on the town hall like manager style game, fantasy style game, thing like fantasy sports style game, kind of what we're talking about, not fantasy like Splinterlands. But no, it's not going to be like a FIFA type game. So that's not necessarily what we're looking at here. You're gonna be able to buy NFT cards, put together a lineup, manage a lineup. We don't really have a lot of info though. So for me, it's hard to really say. I've actually covered some other NFT soccer simulations or football simulations games on this channel here. And I've been involved for some in the past. I'm not involved with any anymore because honestly, they just didn't do very well. They were more click to earn, but I do love that style of game. I'm not personally a soccer fan, but I remember playing particularly baseball simulators in the past and in high school, college, things like that. Even some football ones like American football, NFL style simulators or things like that, because I'm a huge numbers guy, which is also kind of what attracted me to blockchain and that type of thing. But with baseball, I had so much fun building, like you build up your minor leagues and manage your salary and trades and things like that, and there's just a whole lot involved in those kind of simulation games. So I'm hoping Splinterlands can develop a very fun style of game that's kind of like that, hopefully originally for soccer, but then expanding to other games. So I do really like those games, and unfortunately they're not games that are necessarily fun to stream. As a streamer, I'm not sure how involved I will be there, but we'll see what types of gameplay they come up with and what that's going to look like. So it's still very, very early. We don't necessarily have enough information to judge that yet, but I can't wait for that all to come out. And again, pack sale will be in October. They've got some contests where you can win some packs, win an autographed jersey from a player, things like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Absolutely going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. So I'm excited as a Splinterlands player. I'm excited about the possibility of added value to SPS and the effect that will have on the economy. As a Splinterlands employee, I'm excited about the company growing and expanding to other things. Now I've got 2 Discords to manage. So we've got the new Genesis League Soccer Discord up. So absolutely come stop by there, hop in. You can chat with me about the new game. There's not much to necessarily chat about right now because we don't know too much, but the whole idea is absolutely exciting, and I'm excited about the future of this company. Absolutely excited. Again, I didn't leave my pharmacist job to come do this because I thought Splinterlands was just going to be a flash in the pan and a short-term thing. I'm here for the long term, and I can't wait to see the game and the company grow. It's going to be so much fun. So thank you guys once again. I'll see you around.